Hello everyone and welcome to the Kuukeli Bushcraft channel. Okay, so this video is just intended for a bit of advice to anybody who's wanting to come to Finnish Lapland to hike, to camp, to practice bushcraft. My name's Tim and I work with sled dogs here in Finnish Lapland. I've been here for 12 years and I've usually got this troublesome creature with me who keeps on causing problems with the filming. So I'm sorry about that. I'm not really sorry about that. I think Uni adds quite a lot to my videos. Even as if I have to do a bit more editing. Thank you. Right, so where was I? Yeah, so the laws when it comes to land access in Finland really not very strict. People who come here quite often seem to think that they're non-existent. You know, you can camp pretty much anywhere, but there are exceptions. So yeah, for example, national parks. Everyone goes hiking in national parks. They're very busy. And as if people camped just wherever they wanted to and lit fires everywhere, it'd be a mess. So yeah, there's a lot of space here, so that's one of the reasons why the law's so permissive. Another reason is that basically Finnish people don't take the piss. So yeah, in national parks there are provided camping areas, usually next to open cabins. There's firewood provided. If you're in a national park, stay to those areas. Also, another thing is there are certain protected areas that you're not even allowed into. So we've got this fabulous wilderness here, and it looks pretty wild, but it is actually, there has been a lot of felling gone on everywhere, a lot of trees felled, a lot of human activity, and fishing in particular. You know, there's really not as much fish in this river as there naturally would be. So there are some areas where there's no people, no fishing, just left to nature, which is the way it should be. So please don't go in those areas. Also, fishing, get a permit. Uni. I will be putting a link in the description as to where to obtain a fishing permit. Also, as if you have a hunting permit in your own country, it may be possible for you to hunt in Finland. I will put more information in the description. Buy a map and a compass. Absolutely. Technology doesn't always work. You won't always have a phone signal. Batteries run out. Things go wrong. Technology isn't foolproof at all. But what I really would recommend is Retkin Kartta. I'll put a link in the description of the video, and yeah, online maps. It'll give you your location and very, very well detailed maps. It's also great for planning before you come and working routes out. It's a really good app. And another thing, knives. Yeah, so there are knife laws here, and the knife laws are actually quite strict, but they're not always so strictly enforced. And in the wilderness you do need cutting tools. Don't carry knives in public places, in towns, in supermarkets, and certainly not in banks. Only carry a knife as if you can explain a legal reason why you have that knife. So what time of year do you want to come? Right now it's the end of June. There's mosquitoes, there's horsefly, there's little biting insects everywhere. It's not the best time. I would recommend August, our autumn. And again, I'm talking about Finnish Lapland. The south of Finland might be a bit different, but August, there's cold temperatures at night, which kills the mosquitoes off, and it's far nicer temperature. It's actually really hot today, you know, and I'm wearing long sleeves. I'm wearing long sleeves simply so as I don't get eaten so much, and it's really too hot. August is a nice time. If you want to come dog sledding, then don't come in August. I think April, late March, early April, really nice time to come skiing, dog sledding. The weather's not brutally cold, you've got plenty of daylight, the tracks are nicely compacted, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, lovely time of year. As if you really want to put yourself to the test, then end of December, early January. Yeah, I don't really understand why anyone would want to come at that time of year, but as if you want to test your survival skills and try not to die, that's a good time to come. So we do have lots of fireplaces where firewood's provided, not only in the national park, everywhere else. So use an established fireplace if you can, and also check that there's not a fire ban. We have dry weather sometimes, and we do have fire bans. It is mostly pine forest, it can get dry. So the place to, it's the Finnish Meteorological Society, their website that you check on. I'll also put a link to that in the description. Fires anywhere else, dig down to the mineral layer, remove a layer, lots of water after your fire, scatter any debris, anything that's not quite burnt, over a wide area and cover the whole up, you know, leave absolutely no trace. You're probably on land that belongs to someone. Metsähallitus, the Ministry of Forestry, own most of the land, but you could well be on private land, so leave it exactly as you find it. Don't cut live trees. Be very careful about what you take from dead trees, and don't build a big, huge bonfire. There are many provided fireplaces in Finland with firewood, with compost toilets, but as if you were elsewhere, you should have a contained fire in a firebox or a stove. Otherwise, it is required to have the landowner's permission to have a fire anywhere. And of course, as if there is a fire ban in place due to dry weather, you can't have a fire of any kind anywhere. We do also have some very nice established trails across the national parks. Like the local one we have here is Hetta Pallas, which is 55 kilometres, so that would probably be about 45 miles, something like that. So it's a good 2 to 4 day hike. Really nice, really beautiful scenery, beautiful colours in the autumn, nice skiing in the spring. So I thoroughly recommend that you come and do something like that. Move, Uni, move. No. Right, so as if I hold on to this one, she won't walk in front of the camera. So Uni, by the way, is an Alaskan Husky. She's a working dog. I know she isn't what you expect a Husky to look like. That's because she's an Alaskan Husky. So come the winter, she'll be pulling a sleigh with lots of tourists in it. She's a big, strong girl. And yeah, Dog sledding is a good place to come. Skiing, snowshoeing, there's plenty of activities. It's only a dull area as if you want to go out and party and see museums. Speaking of which, we do have in the village the Nature Centre, which is a little museum about the Sami culture and about the local wildlife, and it's excellent. It really is. Well, this one needs to go for a walk, and yeah, she gets restless, and with all these mosquitoes around, I don't blame her. So thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more videos about Finnish Lapland, please subscribe to my channel, and yeah, thanks again, and I'll see you all again soon for another Kuukkeli Bushcraft video. Bye for now.